Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name's Braden Timmons, and today we've got some more Halloween Kills news. And I apologize if you guys can hear some shit going on in the background. We have had people working on trees right outside of the house. There is a road, and they are just deciding to work on the trees today. They've literally been working on them all afternoon, and I'm getting very, very annoyed. And I also live right by a major intersection, so if you hear cars that decide to, hit their gas and stuff like that, I apologize for that as well. So, apologize for that already. Let's talk about Halloween Kills. So, apparently, there has been information that came out regarding the official motion picture soundtrack of Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills, the soundtrack apparently did leak online. My source today comes to us from Fandom Empire. The guys over at Fandom Empire, they actually have some connections that work with the production, and they were able to confirm that they did actually listen to the soundtrack. And there was a picture that was actually posted on the post on Facebook that I saw of the soundtrack. Now, because I'm somebody that, believes in not giving away any spoilers or anything, I'm not going to share the image. I did download it onto my phone so I could see all of the tracks. Somebody asked Sean from, over there if that was actually the lineup of, the soundtrack, and he was able to confirm that, yes, for the most part, that is pretty much the exact lineup of what we can expect on the official motion picture soundtrack when it drops this upcoming fall. I also saw an interesting comment on the post regarding when soundtracks tend to drop. Somebody said that soundtracks tend to drop like 2 months prior to a movie coming out, which just isn't true. I don't know if that's true for hard copies or vinyls or anything, but I do know that historically, normally on the day that the movies come out is when the official motion picture soundtracks drop on iTunes, Spotify, and everything. And to prove that point, what I did is I screenshot some of the release dates of films. The first one I could think of was Halloween 2018. And if you look at when the soundtrack was posted on Halloween 2018, it was dropped and posted on Spotify on October the 19th of 2018, which just happens to be the day that the film came out. I also snagged, Avengers Endgame, which dropped on April 26th of 2019. I snagged Infinity War, which came out on April 27th of 2018. So in other words, we should not expect to see this soundtrack on iTunes, on Spotify, or anywhere where music is sold really until the movie comes out on Friday, October the 15th of this year. It won't be Thursday the 14th. It will always be the day that the movie comes out, because then the movie's out, so that way the soundtrack, when it's uploaded, you might have heard it in the movie, and people like to listen to stuff like that. So that's what studios like to do. They're not going to release an entire soundtrack, especially 2 months before a movie comes out. I've at least never heard of that. Maybe that's how they used to do things, but I have personally never heard of that. It has always been the day that the movie dropped in theaters or wherever the movie dropped that the soundtrack came out that day, because in a way, that's also a potential spoiler, right, for the way that the music is going to sound within the movie. So that just absolutely made no sense to me. But I have heard that the soundtrack is really, really good. I've heard that, the opening titles is awesome. And, based on the image that I saw with all of the track titles, it looks like that there are some really interesting title names. Some of them are obviously longer than the other. But because, again, I don't want to, spoil it for anybody that, maybe wants to keep as tight of a lid on it as they could. Guys, this movie, it's unfortunate that Halloween Kills information continues to leak online. I was texting my buddy this morning and I was like, seriously, another freaking leak? Like, this is absolutely insane. It's truly insane. Like, last year after test screeners, the script leaked online, the actual script, the script I was, I got a hold of was apparently a fake. I think I got it from Reddit. But the actual script did actually leak online last year. Then the trailer leaked before, the movie, or before the trailer can drop on July the 1st. We got that a week prior to when the trailer was actually going to come out because, somebody decided to leak that. Now the soundtrack is leaking. I mean, it's honestly insane. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen a movie actually leak like this. And it's unfortunate, you know, because this is, if you guys obviously have been around my channel for a while, you guys know this is my most anticipated movie this year. And I'm trying so hard not to, you know, be spoiled by anything. You know, even leading up to the trailer, man, it was very, very hard. Even though, yes, I was hyped when the trailer officially dropped, it was very hard for me to genuinely get excited because they were forced to bump up the trailer instead of let us anticipate, you know, it dropping, you know, like a week later. Or I had already seen some of those images that they posted on social media that, you know, leakers had posted, like from the trailer and everything. So, you know, it was very hard to get excited, and I'm trying as hard as I can to obviously remain excited for this movie. And I just really hope that moving forward, that with Halloween Ends, it's not like this. I hope that they're able to contain Halloween Ends a lot more spoiler wise and everything. You know, that's just something that as a Halloween fan, I hope, especially because next year that's going to be the end of, you know, the Laurie Strode, Michael Myers saga as we know it. Like, it's officially going to, like, this is going to be Jamie Lee Curtis's last time playing. So I do find it unfortunate that, you know, things like this continue to leak, especially the music for the movie, man. Like, that's something that I want to hear in the theater for the very, very first time. And it's always more exciting when you hear the music in the movie and you're able to, like, you know, pinpoint, like, the scenes where that was from. Like, back when Halloween 2018 came out, the Shape Hunts Allison track, loved that track, but I was able to listen to it because I knew exactly where it popped in the movie, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So I'm really, really excited to listen to this, but I'm not one who would go out of my way to listen to it, you know, if I didn't have to. So, you know, and that's nothing against Fandom Empire. They said that they listened to it, and that's totally fine. You know, they have insiders and everything that work on the production, and, you know, that's awesome for them. They got a chance to listen to it, and I'm glad to know that the music is awesome and that it's going to live up to hopefully what fans are anticipated in this highly anticipated Halloween sequel. So with all that being said, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what are your guys' thoughts on all of the things that have leaked so far with Halloween Kills? Are you guys kind of like me that, you know, you guys don't want things to leak? Are you guys hoping that Halloween Ends is a little bit more contained? Or just whatever your guys' thoughts are. Whatever those thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. I'd absolutely love to read them. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.